Hello and welcome to Technology Simplicity YouTube channel. My name is Chong. Thank you so much for joining me today for the episode 34 is about online courses for adult learning. I'm sure many of you heard about this quote called stay hungry, stay foolish. And of course, this quote is actually telling us that life is about learning and we cannot stop learning whenever we still have breath. And today's technology, there are so many online courses out there. There are platforms, there are apps, there are systems. Okay, even USD courses being conducted online since pandemic being spread out. The past 2 years where we gone through the lockdown series in different cities around the world. So online courses become one of the most crucial things in terms of learning, and not just for kids but for adults. So today I'm going to share with you there are a few major platforms in the out there in the existing the out one that actually can give you a lot of learning whenever you can, and of course convenient wise you can download their mobile apps and learn on the go. So I'm sure some of you might feel like, okay, do I really need that and so on? Yes. Please ask yourself, do you really need to improve yourself? I don't think it's a no for many of you, and of course from all of us. So let's take a quick look today. Let's go. Okay, all right. As per usual, before I really started today's topic, I really want to thank everyone out there who joining me today, who watched the videos, the tutorials, all the live and joining me, give me the comments, Sharon, Michelle's, Mooncake, okay, Wai Hong, Edward, yeah, there are many more, okay, and without you guys, okay, this channel cannot be that successful, okay, in my own personal milestone, even though it's a small leaps, even though it's, I would say, for some of you, you might think, okay, this is probably a small number, but yeah, for me, it's a major things, okay? Thank you so much. Look at this part. Okay, I really, really want to say big thank you. Finally, the channel had reached 390k of impressions in YouTube search and 70% from YouTube recommending their content, which means the content is useful. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, this is for me, this is big thing. Every week for me, there's one more steps, one more milestone. That is achievement for me. Yeah, thank you. So let's get to today's topic. And as I mentioned and also promise everyone, every week I will give away something, right? Okay, and this week I'm going to give away my business digitalizations consultations. Okay, you can join me for 60 minutes private one-on-one consultation to how to digitize your business. Okay, stay tuned for the giveaway. Okay, let's come to today's topics about online courses. And for those who already recognize the platforms through the logos, I'm sure most of you okay, I'm sure most of you heard about LinkedIn. And actually LinkedIn bought over Lina, if I'm not mistaken, and convert into LinkedIn Learning. Okay, so that is one of it. Okay, there are 10 here, and actually it's more than 10. Okay, I'm going to cover more. So yeah, don't time limited. Let's go. Okay, as per every day, when I say started, discriminator is presentation is for education purpose. Okay, I'm not trying to replace any independent professional judgment. So any statement of facts and opinions expressed are tools of the participant individually and unless explicitly stated by the contrary and not the opinion or position of the Technology Simply YouTube channel and its owner and its small co-sponsor and communities. Okay, let's go. So at first, some of you might thought, okay, on what is online courses? Am I actually watching YouTube right now? You're watching the live is considered a online course. I would say GoDigital Live Series consider courses because it's more like sharing and so on. Okay, by the way, thank you Whitehall saying go fast. Oh, actually it's not that fast, but for me it's really good. Okay, let's come back here. Okay, online courses is something you talk about digital network in terms of interactions, learning, and dialogue. There must be three. Okay, consists of this. And usually when we talk about online courses, it's about delivery a series of lessons. So it's just one. Okay, let's say you want to learn how to baking a cake, and then it's break into maybe 5 lessons, and the whole course is actually needs you about maybe 5 weeks, and so on. Okay, how many training hours and so on. So that is online courses. Okay, just for your information. And there are many types of online courses out there, starting from video online course, which is the one that you're most familiar with right now. And they are also interactive online course. Okay, when we say interactive means, let's say you try and learn a program and immediately right after the course there are actually some quiz, um, some workshop kind, or perhaps they actually ask you to code right away. That is one. And then there are written online course which is on text based. Yeah, I know some of you will feel, okay, really? Yeah, there are. Okay, there are webinar mode, there are email course. Yeah, email course is something like after you subscribe, every week you receive the materials and so on. One-on-one or one-to-one training, as well as boot camp. Boot camp is like you break into a long learning series for a particular subject. Okay, so that's types of online courses. Then what are the existing platform? Yes, I already listed out quite a numbers on the very first screen. From General Assembly, LinkedIn Learning, Udemy, Coursera, EDX, Skillshare, Udacity, Future Learn, Code Academy, Khan Academy, and Masterclass. Yes, this is the logo that I need to put. And as well as for those who's coming from Malaysia, okay, one of the great platforms that rising up, yeah, the rising star over the past 2 years in terms of edu tech, definitely is called reskills. Okay, it's like recharge your skills, something like that. So there are existing platform here. Okay, I don't want to talk too much in terms of the list here. I just want to say they are tech based, they are business based, they are niche based, they are overall, they are university courses based, they are creative, they are vocational. What is vocational means? They are actually purposely designed the courses for the occupations. Yeah, it's like industry requests and demanding certain skill set. Then they actually design that courses just for them. And as well as micro credential is something like certificate for certain skills. For example, you want to learn how to set up AWS, and then there's a beginner level for it. That's part of it. And as well as they are interactive in terms of coding side, Code Academy, and they are non-profit based. Yeah, thank God. There's one completely free, which is called Khan Academy, and they're focusing more on starting from elementary, for kids to adults. And lastly, there one is called celebrity-based masterclass. When I say celebrity-based, doesn't mean um they can't give you the proper guidance. If in fact, I subscribed to masterclass before, and I really like the way they shoot the video, to edit the video. I can learn not just from the content. In fact, I learn from how they arrange the content. Yeah, that is something else. Okay, there are quite a number of existing platform, and if you found any greater platform in the market that you feel like I miss out here, please put in the comment box even after the live today. Okay, put in the comment box so that we all learn from each other, we can exchange it. Okay, so let's talk about one by one. We start with General Assembly, and for this, General Assembly is more like for the techie. So if you look at the website, if you browse around the courses, they have, they actually break into kind of whether you want to go for a full-time or it's a part-time base. So this is how they design the layout in terms of browsing the catalog of the courses. So from full-time immersive to flexible to part-time to workshop and events, and also on-demand learning. Okay, so when we talk about full-time, flexible, and part-time, it's more like you really attended the courses like how you attend university last time, their course, their lectures, their tutorials, and then there's design, how many weeks and so on. And of course their events and so on. So this is how to do it. And for those who are having a company, you can actually tag this platform as one of the way to invest back to your employee. You can transform the talents. You can hire GA graduates directly. Yeah, that is a great thing about online learning nowadays, because they want to make sure those people who actually sign up for the courses in really learning, they want to make sure they get the jobs as well. To prove the skill set they learn is really can contribute back to the industry. So this is the interesting part in an online platform for EduTech nowadays. So let's move to the next one. It's called LinkedIn Learning. Yeah, for those who don't know, it's actually bought over from Lina. I'm not sure how to spell. Okay, for LinkedIn Learning, just covering four big industries here. From business to creative, technology, and certifications. And if you look at the types of courses they provide, they actually have courses And then they have individual videos, audio, and there's a learning path. For example, if you want to become a software engineer, you are not just attend one course. It's called you know maybe programming with C Sharp, something like that. Okay, their learning path is just like how your university design the bachelor for you, your degree, your perhaps your master and so on. Okay, and as per each courses, if you can see, there's an overview, there's a Q&A, there are notebook, and there are transcript. So which means it's quite similar to the classroom style. Okay, and LinkedIn Learning is not free. You need to sign up for LinkedIn Premium. And the LinkedIn Premium is not just for the learning, and in fact, it's also upgrade your LinkedIn account to unlock certain I think quite numbers of features. You can yeah, you can browse it yourself, but I personally like it because I'm forced into this industry quite closely, business creative technology as well. So yeah, I personally enjoyed it. Okay, LinkedIn Learning definitely is one. And one of the great thing about LinkedIn Learning is after you completed those courses or certifications, you can easily, include the badge, the certificates badge, to your LinkedIn profile so that when you actually engage with another person in terms of job interview, or perhaps you look for collaboration and stuff, people can be easily recognize that is your skill set. Yeah, that is the good thing about LinkedIn Learning. Okay, let's move to the next one called Udemy. Yes, Udemy is more on yeah, if you look at this way, it's more covered and more than IT. There are development, business, finance, IT, office, personal development, design, marketing, lifestyle, photography, yes, health and fitness as well, music and teaching academies. There are quite numbers. And then one thing I like about Udemy is their filtering. So let's say you're looking for certain course that have quite a number of materials on the on the market. You can actually sort by ratings, video durations, topic, subcategory, level, language as well, right? Okay, price, features, and subtitle. Yeah, subtitle is something interesting, especially if you want to learn about, especially the instructor is coming from quite a strong strength from their mother language, rather than English. For example, my English is more like Chinglish. Okay, I admit that because I'm a Chinese, so subtitle definitely would be helpful if one's become the instructor in that way. And the course content, if you look at it this way, they are actually quite detailed in terms of the chapters or sections here, and how many lectures and how many hours is estimated that you're going to spend. Okay, so this is quite good. Okay, let's move forward to the other platform. It's called Coursera. Coursera for me, for in terms of subjects, it cover data science, business, computer, IT, health, physical science, and engineering, social science, art and humanities, math and logic. There are much more. Okay, you can explore yourself. And if you look at this part here, okay, on top of this part, they are about instructors. Yes, they are quite focusing in terms of instructors here, like whether this instructor have qualifications to really deliver a good job, and they actually released out syllabus like usual, and they have the review depth for you to know that what does the the previous batch of students, how's their feedback towards the course. There are enrollment options. It's not necessarily that you want to learn the course on demand, which means you can watch anytime. It could be a live place whereby the teacher can be answering the question live, okay? And there are FAQ as well. Okay, one great thing about Coursera is they have online degree. So for those who actually really want to adapt your professional's educations, yes, you can do it here. And yeah, there's a professional certificate here. So you can look for it. Okay, it's quite user friendly. I don't think you will start there. You can quite easy to explore too. Okay, so you can earn a degree here. So this is something interesting about Coursera compared to other platforms so far. Okay, let's move to the next one. It's called EDX. Okay, EDX is something for me is quite, this is much more university based because they are backed by two that's really famous and prominent schools, right? Harvard, like MIT and Berkeley, this kind of prominent school. These are the subjects that are actually provided by them. And the reason most of the courses here are free because you are being tracked how do you learn. And And learning is free. The only thing is when you want to get your certification, you need to pay. I think this is fair enough. Okay, for those who love to learn and don't care about certificate, yeah, this is a free platform for you. And if you look at this way, the subject is covering quite wider. I think much more wider compared to the previous one I shared, for architect, art, culture, biology, business, chemistry, communication, IT, design, economic, education, electronics. Well, there are quite a lot here. Okay, you can look at this part here. And the filtering bar, I love it as well because it's by subject, by partner. Yeah, partner is the one that I mentioned, whether it's Harvard, MIT, and so on. Program is what kind of program, level, language, availability, and learning types. So this is quite good. And if you look at the all of the example here, it actually tells you like estimated how many weeks, and then whether the progress is based on your own speed or you have to follow their their schedule and so on, their intakes in terms of sessions here and so on. So yeah, just register a free account, okay, and explore and learn. Okay, then the next one I want to share is Skillshare. Okay, when it comes to Skillshare, I believe this is much more for creative people, because if you look carefully at the catalog here, it's more about animations, creative writing, film and video, okay, fine art, graphic design, illustration, music, photography, UI, UX, and web development. So they are more focusing in terms of creative industry, okay, comparing to others. So for those who actually really want to talk about visual arts and stuff, yeah, please come here. And also, it's free to register and quite a number of free courses also. Okay, allow me to move to another one. Is called Udacity. Yeah, I don't know whether my pronunciation is correct or not. Okay, for Udacity is still go back to quite a lot of IT stuff, AI, autonomous business, cloud computing, cybersecurity, data science, product management, programming, development, and so on. Okay, but one thing is really interests me that grab my attention is if you go to the footer of the website, you can see that only at Udacity. There are few courses or exclusive partner to it in terms of institute education provider, talk about deep learning, talk about digital marketing, talk about flying car and autonomous flight engineer. Yeah, this is something, futuristic stuff, right? And then intro to self-driving cars, machine learning engineer, robotic software engineer. This is only at Udacity. So this is one of the selling point for them. So we talk about, deep science, deep tech, you can come here. And I like the filter as well. They have difficult level, field, topic, duration, price, and sort by. Yeah, that's cool. Same thing, register free and go and browse the courses. Most of it is free to browse, free to learn, and pay for certifications or upgrade. Okay, let's move to the next platform. It's called FutureLearn. For FutureLearn is more on it's quite similar to just which one already? The one that provide degree EDX, something like that. Okay, this one is combination of field one because the way I see it, they have micro credential as well as online degree. So you can actually study flexibly online as you build to a degree. Okay, and it's quite focusing on your achievement. That's why the logo is like a staircase. So when you actually register your account, we actually ask you like what kind of area of subject you want to cover in. They will actually straight away give you step one. Okay, which one you want to enroll for and so on. So the subjects they cover is business, art, healthcare, history, IT, language, law, yeah, there's something different, literature, nature and environment, politics and society. Okay, study skill teaching. So this is quite interesting. The only thing I don't like about FutureLearn, I'm sorry, okay, to FutureLearn, is when I try to search a certain course here, you showing me like Google search and the filtering is too little. Yeah, just filter by courses, expert tracks, micro credential, career advice, topic, degree, and partners. But yeah, can you split out the filters? Okay, maybe you have your reason, but yeah, this is definitely something different comparing to other platforms that I mentioned just now. Okay, let's move to the next one. Codemy. Yeah, based on the name, you already know it's more on IT stuff. So that's why their filtering is start from languages in terms of programming languages, not languages like we know English, Chinese, and so on. Okay, HTML to or so on. But I love the way the design is beside the subjects here is you can choose the catalog, browse the subjects that you want to learn by career path. Let's say you want to go for game designer. So they will actually come out the path for you, just like how you enroll to your degree. Then they have skills path. Let's say you want to analyze business data, okay, with SQL. They will give you different lessons, different tools and stuff. And one great thing about Codemy is they have projects for you so that you can learn and implement at the same time. Most of the projects are actually open source. So, when you learn certain skill and then you apply in a real life project where your contribution will be seen and can be proved that you really have the skill set, I think this is perfect in terms of programming world. Okay, so those who like IT or want to try it out, please join in there. You can easily filter by this guy called free courses. Okay, go away. Then the next guy I want to introduce you is the Khan Academy. For this part, I don't want to mention much because Khan Academy is totally non-profit. Okay, you don't need to pay a single cent and you can enroll to so many things, especially you are not for adult only, you for your kids as well. So you see computing, you see arts, you see science, you see reading and language, economic, life skill, as well as tools going back to the elementary and secondary schools like mathematics and so on. So it's covered quite a lot. Same thing. Register an account is free. Learn is free. Come on. Okay, after you really learn all of this, you can actually donate. Okay, so you feel like, do I really need to learn? Do I need to learn? Yeah, I will give you this face, okay? I will really give you, this face. Yeah, please, come on. I understand that most of us are adult already and then we want to learn, right? But at the same time, you feel lazy and then you feel like I'm being occupied by my work and stuff like that. So come on, don't give that excuse. You have more than enough time to learn, okay? Just allocate it and do it. Okay, before this, I'm going to share with you there are 4 tips for simple way. Before I choose the online courses platform. Okay, 1, determine the way you learn. Some people like podcasts because they want to learn on the go while traveling in commuting bus, stuff like that. Then some say you actually like to learn by reading, so that's why you subscribe to it. Okay, and some is watch and some need guided. Okay, you need someone to guide you step by step. Okay, you can't learn by yourself, so you need to determine the way you learn as a first step. And step 2 will be the time allocated. Okay, remember just now I mentioned about the filtering. The reason behind is you need to know how much time you're going to allocate to finish the subject or the course or the lessons. So that's why you need to know how much time you're going to allocate to learn a new skill. Okay, every year we have goals, right? You will not write New Year resolutions, but that's why we need to ask ourselves and also promise ourselves, also allow yourself to have the time allocated. Else you will always give the reason, oh, I'm too busy. It's too much time and then no time. Yeah, it's about priority. Okay, step 3 or this is about budget allocation. Remember just now I mentioned there are quite a lot of courses are free and you need to pay when it comes to certifications. So you need to think about whether you need that or not. If you do need that, please go for the free one rather than go for the paid one. Some need subscription as well. Okay, and the last but not least, I know this is sounds like a bit, do I need to repeat this? But ask yourself also, what you really want to learn and why? Why you need that? Okay, some thought like, okay, because I'm doing a website and then now I try to learn some web programming and so on. So is there a strong reason for you? Think about that, okay? If you have the passion, if you have the big why, definitely you can go further and you wouldn't give up. I know this one, it sounds like a bit non-technical, but trust me, without a strong reason and about why you started, you will give up easily, or perhaps you might actually just stop there without you being realized you stopped there. That's one. So 4 tips. And before I move on, remember I mentioned there are rather than 10 platforms on the cover, on the thumbnails, the logos there. There are masterclass also. Yeah, you remember I mentioned I'm not learning from the content only. I learn how they arrange the content. Yeah, I can see something from it. Yeah, by the way, Argument Gurbe, you saved my life earlier by teaching me how to attach the forminator to the stripe. I never forgot this. Oh, oh, this is really touching, and thank you for the kind words. And Wai Hong said, I'm going to learn more. Yes, please. Okay, so this is masterclass. Another one, if you're coming from Malaysia, okay, please join this really fantastic startups company. It's called Reskills. Okay, I'm going to put the link, and then because they are partnership with our one of the associations that we are forming up. Yeah, me and my great partners is called EMDM. So if you need if you need to sign up, get a so-called free subscription, please engage us. Okay, talk to us. Or perhaps you sign up the free trial first, then you can text. Okay, you can search in the Facebook or IG, AMDM, or perhaps WordPress Alliance Malaysia, or perhaps go to Reskill directly and say, oh, I'm actually get to know Reskill from I'm Chong, the Technology Simplicity Live. Yeah. Okay, so that's all for all the platforms, and my wrap up and last message for you is never stop learning because life never stop teaching. Yes, as simple as that. This is the quote I returned to Michelle or Sharon previously also. Okay, I'm looking at the live chat. Thank you so much. And yeah, that's all for today. And as I mentioned and promise every time, there's a giveaway shortly. Okay, allow me to put in an announcement. The upcoming one in terms of our activities every Wednesday at 8:15 p.m. I'm going to talk about Go Digital. So technology simplicity in life. And next week, as I mentioned to you guys also, next topic you decide. So go to the link, okay, it will appear in the video description to vote for existing topics, or perhaps you can suggest the topic you want to cover in the next live. Yeah, it's how fun it is, right? And as for the vote results, yeah, 32% out of all the votes out there decided want to go do crypto. Yeah, actually it's crypto. I know it's a typo, so yeah, it's crypto. So as a result, next week I'm going to cover cryptocurrency. Okay, I'm not going to touch about those kind of investment guru like prediction. No, okay, that's not me. But I'm going to talk to you guys about the fundamental and tech, the reason behind why certain things is valuable and so on. Okay, I'm going to talk about the fundamental. Yeah, I researched a lot for this topic because this is something new to me also. Okay, let's talk about it. Cryptocurrency next week, 22nd of June. And now is the time for giveaway. So those who ready, okay, please get ready your keyboard, your mobile phone, anything. Okay, the answer is very simple. Only. Let's go. The question is, browsing online learning platform can give us idea what to learn. Do you agree or not? If you agree, put yes. If you disagree, put no. This is supposed to open question, and then I just want to see who is same channel with me. Yeah, today's question is there's no direct confirm right or wrong. That's no right or wrong. Okay, it really depends on okay, why how is so fast. Okay, Waiho already answered yes, and yes, the answer is yes. Congratulations, Waiho. Yes, you get the business digitalizations consultant with me, which is 1 on 60 minutes. So please contact me through my social media. You can PM me, IG, Facebook, and so on. I'll get in touch with you in terms of the arrangement. Okay, thank you so much for joining me, and please join us also our NGO Tech Talent Talk every Friday 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. as well as I have a short announcement as usual. Okay, my first book will launch on 16 November 2019 at Majestic Kuala Lumpur. Okay, thank you so much for attending. And my second book is coming soon. Yes, it's about zero to hero maximizing automation, how I actually sit home and sleep while the things is working for me. And the table of content is there. Okay, you can go to my website and mark the date also, 1st of July 2022. Okay, go to the website. It's called ssxdx.my/j-book2. Okay, if you haven't purchased or pre-order, please do so. And for those who already purchased, thank you so much for being very patient and waiting for the book to coming out. It will coming soon, 1st of July. And last but not least, I would like to say I always compile the lifetime subscription for you guys that I found is really useful for your daily life. Check out the video descriptions. last one is one of the product that the service that we came out is we want to recognize technology's transformation story. So if you have one, please submit, and who knows, you will be the next Hall of Fame winner. Join it out so that the next Tech Media Hall of Fame issue number 2 magazine will be cover your story. Okay, so coming back here, ties up, and thank you so much everyone out there for joining me and stay with me, especially Wai Hong, Sharon, Michelle, Moongate, those who actually commented, and many more, including Egerman Gube. I'm not sure I pronounce your name correct, not apologize if I'm doing wrongly. Yeah, it's kind of big words, strong words when you say I save your life, but I'm really grateful that my sharing is useful somehow to anyone out there in the whole world. Okay, if you really like my channel as well as today's sharing, okay, please do me a small favor, like on this video, okay, subscribe to my channel, and put a ring so that you will get notified whenever I go live, as well as upload the new videos every Sunday 8:15 p.m. as well. Okay, thank you so much everyone out there, and hope you stay home, stay safe. See you again next Wednesday. My name is Chong, signing off. Thank you and bye bye.